we've spent this spring and this summer in adjusting the budget and spending some of the money that came from the federal government through the CARES package. And we still have $500 million to allocate from the CARES package, depending on what the changes in regulations or what is allowed from the federal level for us to spend that on. And I suspect that we will do that in September. But also, as Congress is wrestling with new funding, as we speak now, they're debating about it within their different circles. I think it shows that there are still ways that we can take that money, because there will be another package aimed at local governments, municipalities, and state governments. And so there will be additional resources to us to spend on our priorities. And that's why I keep emphasizing that higher education has to be one of those priorities. And the adjustments that we just made in the state budget in the session that ended on, when were we here? So many times, that ended in July. We spent $1.2 billion of the CARES money in education, and about half of that went to K-12 and the other half went to higher education. And so I'm anticipating that we will be able to juggle different funds around to keep the university operating at a high level. And I expect that when we reallocate the remainder of what we have in the budget, that you're going to see, or you should see, education receiving a substantial amount of that. That's one of the reasons I was talking about the overall percentage. We know that if we're going to emerge, I think, stronger, then the thing that's going to lead us through a stronger emergence is going to be what we're doing in education and higher education specifically.
There is debate going on right now as we speak in the Senate about providing for a fourth COVID relief package. I think, as many in the audience know, the Congressional House Democrats passed a $3 trillion stimulus bill known as the Health and Economic Recovery Omnibus Emergency Solutions Act, the HEROES Act. And that fourth coronavirus aid package actually does a couple of things that are relevant to higher education. One is it provides student loan forgiveness up to $10,000. And then secondly, it provides $90 billion that goes to education, of which 1/3, $30 billion, has to go towards higher education institutions. So it's a significant amount of money that would go towards our universities. That compares to the $14 billion that was allocated in the CARES Act. So it's more than double than what was put in the previous federal relief package.